Hello everybody, this is Spawnman16. Now, this video I really felt like I should have done like shortly after the reveal of the supposed Smash 5. Yeah, apparently I say supposed because apparently some people are possibly saying that the Smash Bros. For the Switch is possibly just going to be just a port over of Smash 4. To where I say, how do you know for sure that this is just going to be a port of Smash 4? Because as we saw from the reveal, that Link is not within his, I believe, I think it was Twilight Princess look, or it might be another version, but I'm not quite sure, because people were able to identify right away that that Link in that reveal was actually Breath of the Wild Link. That possibly is a good indication that this Smash Bros. For the Switch is going to be a new game. But that does lead into the big thing. Speculation to the roster. Because, trust me, a lot of videos have already been made of people talking of like who's going to be kicked out, who's not going to be in the new Smash Bros, who's going to stay in the new Smash Bros, and what new characters are going to be in the new Smash Bros. And I know I'm not the best at predicting or giving out speculation, but there is some things that I know that the Smash Bros fan base will want. For characters who they want gone, I know for a good, clear fact that fans of the Smash Bros. Games will seriously want Bayonetta out. Because I can still remember the amount of backlash that was received when Bayonetta got revealed for Smash 4 and how much people wanted her gone, but there was possibly an equal amount of people, probably more, who knows, that wanted her in the game. Now, personally, for me, I actually thought that Bayonetta was not going to be in the game. But then when it was revealed that she was, I was legit surprised. And it was just crazy that they were able to actually bring her into the game. But what was actually even still funny today, that when Bayonetta got revealed for Smash 4, somebody legitimately started a petition to remove Bayonetta from Smash Bros. Because they just did not like the concept of her being in the game. Yeah, as I was saying all this stuff previously, I kind of spit on my screen. But yeah, with the new Smash 5, people are most likely going to be asking and practically demanding Bayonetta to be removed from, or to not be in Smash 5. And I wouldn't be surprised if the same principles apply to Cloud. So, I wouldn't be surprised that people have already said that a bunch of times already, that they basically want Cloud and Bayonetta out. Now, the characters that I want to see gone is at least 3. And they are Jigglypuff, Villager, and Duck Hunt. I want them out because for Jigglypuff, I'm sick and tired of seeing that singing little puffball in the game. And the thing that all 3 of them have in common is that they are annoying as all hell. But for Duck Hunt and Villager, I want them gone because I just really feel like that Duck Hunt and Villager just don't belong in this game. Now I know that there are players of Duck Hunt and Villager that would say otherwise, but honestly, Players of those characters can say whatever they want, whatever. But I just really feel like Duck Hunt and Villager just don't belong here. Although the same principles could be said for a few other characters, like I don't know, Mr. Game & Watch and Pac-Man. They look like they shouldn't be in the game, but yet they're in. So I guess point taken there for anybody who will be wanting to say that. But I'm sorry, I just want them gone. Now for me, when it comes to Jigglypuff, not only do I want her gone, basically, I want her replaced with another Pokemon. Now, some people have probably already given speculation of like what kind of Pokemon they want to see. And I just recently saw a video from Screw Attack saying of what characters they want to see and what they want for a Pokemon to represent like the newest region of Gen 7. They want Decidueye. To where I say, no. I don't want freaking Decidueye because like for one they say that Decidueye is the best starter out of all the three. To where I say, no sir. Decidueye is not the best. Yes, he has to go as grass type, but he's rather on the frail side. Now, for me, out of the three Alolan starters that I want, I'm not just picking this one because he is my favorite. It's just he would fit more perfectly into the game, and that would be Incineroar. Because I mean, look at him. You look at Incineroar, he just has a body built for the game. But yet probably people want Decidueye in the game because of the fact of one that he's been in Pokken, or Pokken Tournament Deluxe, and a lot of people just prefer Decidueye over Incineroar. Because I know for a fact that there are people out there who still whine and complain about Incineroar because of how terrible people claim he is, when in fact he's not. And I'm not just saying this because again, I'm not saying these kinds of things because Incineroar is my choice for Gen 7. I'm just saying that Incineroar is a far better starter than what you people claim he is. Sorry, I just kind of need to vent that off. But all I'm saying is that Incineroar would be a good choice. Either that or like Blaziken or Infernape. But if some people will want to complain saying like, well, what Decidueye would be perfect. He'd be able to complete a starter trio for grass, fire, and water. Personally, if I wanted to choose a grass starter to represent to be in Smash Bros, I would choose rather either Sceptile or Chestnut. Probably more or less say Chestnut, because he's a grass fighting type, but really, just because he's a fighting type doesn't mean he has to be in the game. But I would choose either Sceptile or Chestnut to be a grass type fighter for Smash Bros. To represent Pokemon. That's all I have to say about that. Now, question is of like what other kind of fighters I would want. Though that's really hard to decipher because I'm really not the best for picking characters that I want in Smash Bros. Because I just don't know what their battle prowess would be. But all I have to say is, this is just for my own little personal take, and I know you people aren't going to like what I'm going to say here, but please, for the love of God, no more Fire Emblem characters, please. Or really, not say Fire Emblem characters, just no more characters with counters, please. Because there's a lot of characters who have counters. I just don't want any more of them. If there is just one, don't bring in like 5 more counter characters, please. I just can't stand counter characters, especially to one in particular. Yeah, talking to you, Corrin, with your ridiculous counter. Because Yes, I know that counters can be annoying sometimes. But really, I'm not quite sure if anybody ever really complains about characters with counters, but it's just with Fire Emblem, it just annoys me in some personal way. And again, especially with Corins. I mean, if they do bring in another Fire Emblem character with a counter, don't let it be like Corins, please. Now, I know there have been a lot of people already who have given out speculation or basic characters that they want in Smash Bros. And I can already think of probably think of a few of them right off the top of my head that they would want. And two of them are pretty obvious of what people want. One being that of basically possibly the big main baddie to Metroid, that being Ridley. I know that people are pretty much already demanding Ridley to be in the game. And for those of you who don't remember or don't know why Ridley has not been in Smash Bros. Is because of the fact that Sakurai says that Ridley is just too big. And I can understand that because considering a scene like how big Ridley is nowadays, but that's really not going to stop the people wanting, like just demanding Ridley to be in the game. But here's the thing. If Ridley is in the game, or for the next Smash Bros. Games, then yeah, people are going to be happy. If Ridley is not in the next Smash Bros. Games, then the people who wanted that character in the game are just going to act like pissy little children that they didn't get their precious little Ridley. So guys, sometimes the developers would listen, but they're not going to take in like every demand that you want. Now, another character that people are practically demanding to be in Smash Bros. And I pretty much pray to Arceus that he does not appear at all. And that is Goku. Believe me, people are seriously demanding Goku to be in the game. Now, for me, I will be really freaking upset if Goku is actually put into Smash 5. I will be. Because the developers would have finally caved in to the bitchy little people who just want Goku in the game and pretty much say things like Goku in Smash 5 or we riot. It's like, come on. To me, I really feel like Goku is really not going to be in Smash Bros. Period, is because of the fact that if Goku were to be put into Smash Bros., he would be the most broken character ever in Smash Bros. History. Because yes, I know how good Bayonetta is. But if Goku were to be put into Smash Bros., he'd be more broken than Bayonetta. Because Bayonetta's fighting style and Goku's fighting style are two completely different things. And I know people will want to see matchups between Goku and Ryu, but I'm sorry, but I just really feel like Goku is just never going to be a thing in Smash Bros. He just won't. And I will pretty much say that I will be pretty damn salty if Goku gets put into Smash Bros. So yeah. For the love of all that is good, do not bring in Goku to Smash Bros. And I know fans of Smash Bros, or like fans of Goku or whatever, I know you're all upset with me that I don't want Goku in Smash Bros, but that's just my thoughts. You don't like it? Tough. That's just how it is. Now, I would possibly say that if any previous Smash Bros. Characters were to return, there's one that I really wouldn't mind. And that would be Wolf. I honestly would not mind Wolf returning because I actually kind of liked Wolf. I kind of did. I really did. Why? Because he to me is I would say that Wolf's a pretty nice badass character. Because he looks badass, he sounds badass. I'd probably say no, I really wouldn't say that he's leaps and bounds better than Fox, but he does look and sound better than Fox than what he is in Smash 4. Okay, I'm not okay, I wouldn't say that Wolf looks better than Fox. No, whom again, he does. But if Wolf was to be put in Smash Bros, he definitely would sound better than Fox than what Fox sounds like in Smash 4, because Fox's voice in Smash Bros 4 is just awful. Now, of course, for me, I don't really have the fear of my main leaving the game, being that of Bowser, because when I saw the reveal of Smash 5 on the Direct, and seeing all the small silhouettes down there, I was able to recognize Bowser right away. Now, I'm not quite sure of what other characters are going to be receiving the boot of being out of this game. But I feel like there might be some candidates. I feel like there might be the possibility of Little Mac getting the boot, because there haven't been really much of good plays that I've seen from Little Mac, but really that's probably because of the case that I haven't really looked up of any YouTube videos of showing of awesome, good or epic Little Mac plays from good Little Mac players, because really in actuality in Smash 4 all these characters do have their possibilities, but really it's just all the matter of player influence on the character, I guess. I don't know entirely. But I kind of have a little feeling that Little Mac might get the boot, along with potentially Palutena, but I don't know. I'm just giving off wild guesses here. Although I also would probably think that people will probably want these clone characters drawn, like Dr. Mario and Lucina. Dr. Mario might be a possibility of getting the boot. Lucina, maybe not as much, but again, nobody knows for sure, because all we know is that there's a Smash Bros game coming for the Switch, and we don't know much about the roster. Now, I know people have been basically pretty much saying that the Inklings from Splatoon are going to be in the game. For my own personal take, would I like to see the Inklings in Smash 5? Honestly, I wouldn't mind, because they do look like they have potential. Because if they were to make me gunners and create special outfits to represent the Inklings, then I do feel like that the Inklings do have a possibility of being in Smash. It does look like a possibility. But yeah, I honestly wouldn't mind the Inklings being in Smash. Oh geez, what else is there? Like, characters that I feel like could probably receive the boot, I don't know, I'm probably thinking maybe say Wii Fit Trainer, because I don't know, there's just something about Wii Fit Trainer that I just feel like says that Wii Fit Trainer might receive the boot again of leaving Smash, but I don't know. Because again, this is all just speculation. Do I feel like the Mii Fighters are going to be coming back? Well, not much of anybody really likes the Mii Fighters. I mean, I kind of do a little bit, but that's just only one person saying that they like the Mii Fighters. But I mean, it's really anybody's guess that the Mii Fighters are going to be sticking around. I mean, if they do, they do, and if they don't, they don't. Well, that could pretty much be the case of anybody in this game from Smash 4 either staying with for Smash 5 or getting booted out of Smash 5. Nobody knows these things for sure. But how much there is betting that people are also giving off more different kinds of ridiculous kind of predictions for characters that they want, like I'm gonna be surprised if somebody is already wanting, like, freaking Shrek to be in Smash 5. Or giving up other guesses like, say, bringing Waluigi. Really, actually? I actually wouldn't mind Waluigi because he's been an assist trophy for two Smash Bros. Games now. I actually would kind of like Waluigi to be a fighter. Even though that the Mario series already has a buttload of characters in the roster already. And probably some people would say that they don't want any more Mario characters, but if I were to choose another Mario character, I would say Waluigi because I do feel like he would have something going on. Excuse me. But yeah. Other characters that I would like to see, well, again, I really can't think of anything good. Oh yeah, the ridiculous choices. Though, really, a lot of people would also be pretty much asking for King K. Rool. I mean, someone has already made like a mod of him over Bowser, and it turned out pretty good. Honestly, I feel like King K. Rool would have some potential to be in the game, but would I want him in the game? I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, people would probably most likely already ask for King K. Rool. Although, one I would think would be a good possibility for a new Smash Bros. Character is basically one of the characters from the game ARMS. That would actually be pretty good. Or now from the video that I saw from Screw Attack talking about Smash Bros. Characters that they want in the games, they did mention about characters from ARMS, and what they said would be actually a nice little idea. It's like what they did with Bowser Jr. Instead of giving Bowser Jr. just alternate colors, his alternate colors were actually the Koopalings. So maybe with the characters from ARMS would be like the initial one would be like Ribbon Boy, I think his name is, and then have like the palette swaps be that of other fighters, like Ribbon Girl, Min Min, what was the I'm trying to remember the one who was the black woman with the pigtails, who a lot of people really just flaunted over her assets, if you know what I mean. I think it was Twin Telly or something. I know I probably botched that name. And like the big mummy dude. I don't remember much of the names because I haven't played ARMS. I mean, it does look like a fun game, and I may try it someday. I don't know, but it'd be nice to actually throw those characters in to Smash. Like, let's just be the initial be Ribbon Boy, and then just have the Power Swaps beat out of different fighters, and they all just kind of work the same. I don't know, but there could be a lot more to talk about when it comes to speculation for the roster of Smash 5, but I feel like I've talked a little too much. So, I know there were some people who weren't exactly happy for what I said of who I want to see gone or get replaced, and some characters that I want to see in the game, but it's all just speculation. I mean, if some of the characters that I say get into the game, that'd be nice and kind of surprising. Though, really, in my really true to honest mind, I'm not really going to be surprised if, like, either who stays, who goes. It's just really all the matter of, like, what new characters that they bring in for Smash 5. So, I think that's pretty much it. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. And as always, my outro shall handle the rest. So, I'll be seeing you guys next time.